Starting the recording. Okay. And, let me see.
Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die!
You're going to fight more members of Metallica. No, you're going to fight these things. And, okay. So, specifically... Ah, shit. Cancel. Alright, so the little blue guy with the wings, there's 4 of those guys. The second picture, the big thing with the tusks, not the sexy lady with the wings. And then finally the big frog guy, not the 2 monsters next to him. Those are what are barring your path. And they start snarling and growling and look like they want to be your best friend.
They clearly don't want to be my friend.
I would re-roll initiative, and as will Spider-Man. Spider-Man crit. So.
Oh, there it is.
Alright. Tearing me apart.
26.
Okay, you got a 26. See, this is great. We're all going to start. We'll all start again at the beginning of the round, so it should work out. Devdon is a 26. Okay. Spidey crit. Okay, Boar guy. I think it's a 12, because I believe he has a penalty to his initiative. No, he's actually got a bonus, so he's got a 14. Okay. Frogman. Satan Frog. We'll call him Satan Frog because he's like he's not a frog boy, which is what the other guys were fighting in the cave in the temple. It's a frog boy. Frog boys are nice. So Satan Frog is also a 14. So alright, it's a 10 versus jumping all over the place. 10 versus the 13, so Satan Frog goes after Horn Demon thing. And Vulture guys get a 16. What's their initiative? I don't know. They have +2. They have an 18. Okay. Hold on. Lyle Zurich has an 11. And they have a 15. Okay. So they go before Lars. $4. Okay, so Devdon, you draw your sword. Spider-Man gets ready. You guys are ready for a fight. We'll worry about us next round. Reinhardt! Come sail away. Come sail away. Come sail away with me. You are on the Lake of Shadows, and the stone giants are rowing you across. And as you're moving around the lake, you notice that there's someone swimming in front of you, and it's your friend Ramirez, who is covered in barnacles.
I think Reinhardt said he was going to be back soon.
Fuck!
Yeah, no, I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Alright, Darkwolf.
So...
Oh, fucking A. Hold on.
I'm sure you guys have forgotten by now, but... because of the way my computer is, where it has a separate hole for the headphones and the microphone...
Okay.
I have to use my phone to do Discord.
Okay.
Because I don't have an adapter to connect the 2 ports.
Okay.
So, when I say I'll be right back, I really mean I'm just going to go mute myself and do something so I'm not bothering you guys.
You're not bothering me. You're good.
No, like if I have to go use the bathroom or something.
Okay, alright. Well, anyway. Did you hear what I said?
I'm not going to be like out Yeah, I'm not gonna do what Alex did and just leave, let you guys listen to the everything.
He fell asleep. He fell asleep, and for that,
to the cat snoring.
for that, I murdered his
No,
character.
from last time when he went to the bathroom.
Okay. Oh, that's not
Yeah,
what he was punished for. He was I'm about to punish Darkwolf right now. Darkwolf turned off his fucking earphones and is not paying attention. Okay, well, did you hear what I said? Basically, you see Ramirez swimming.
Yeah.
Which was my way of getting the party back together, but a certain dumbass isn't paying attention. Hold on.
Honestly, I say just leave him there. Just let him deal with the Kraken.
Okay.
I'm back.
At least he can fight back.
Darkwolf, I need you to pay attention.
This time.
I need you to fucking pay attention, man. So anyway.
He's unmuted.
Okay. All right. So you see, like, all right, Ramirez, you're swimming, you're sailing along, and you see your friend Ramirez swimming across the lake. What are you gonna do? And he's like right.
You're finally awake.
Ramirez, you see a raft, and on it is your friend Reinhardt, and 2 stone giants, and a sleeping Zin.
I go and swim and try to climb up to it.
Okay. All right. So they kind of slow in your ascent, and then the stone giants kind of look at you, Reinhardt, and it's like he didn't pay the gold.
No, he did not.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna need another 50 gold for another passenger. They're looking at the 2 of you.
You hear that?
Okay, do I got gold on my character?
Do you?
Well,
Where's your character sheet?
I got it.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. This thingy head moment.
Mm-hmm.
Put a computer in a dick. I guess it'd be my equipment, which obviously. Okay, that's story is definitely not it. Okay.
I may not have given you gold. I may have forgotten to.
Well, then you would give him starting gold for level whatever.
What starting level was he? Level 12?
I think it's on here. See, I know there's somewhere here that tells me what level.
You don't have gold. You don't have any gold on you. At least I didn't put it on your character sheet, so you're not gonna be able to find it there.
Okay, my character level 15 there. If anybody needs to know.
Well, you're actually okay. You're a level 13 fighter, so you would have started at level 12. So hold on.
This is a 15. That'd not be the newer one, because I know you gave me a new one.
It's not on there, dude. It's not there. I just checked. Hang on. So character level by level.
Oh.
13th. You have 110,000 gold.
Yeah. 110,000 gold. See where that pin at. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, if you're gonna be sailing across the lake, we need 50 gold from one of you two.
Okay, my character gets 50 gold.
Okay.
Let's see. That would subtract 50 from I have no clue. 100 is something you said, didn't you? Somewhere in there.
Honestly, you should.
You should have 109,950 gold left.
You should be charging him like maybe
Alright,
an extra 10 gold or something for showing up midway through the journey.
Legitimately, I would have charged less because he's not getting a full ride.
That's not how that works. Sure, if he complains about it, but that's not how that works.
I mean, if I really wanted to be a dick, I wouldn't give you any gold as a maintenance fee for making the character sheet. But that would be really dickish, so we're not doing that. Okay.
Yeah, just try. Yeah.
So, all right. Anyway, you have now. Okay, so you had 110,000 gold. You now have 109,950 gold. So anyway, all right. So they take your gold and then they reach out and lift you on board the raft. You were on the raft. Good. We've got 3 parties instead of 4. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Good.
Congratulations.
So you're sailing across the lake, and something happens.
I mean, to be fair, Eddie, one of those parties is kind of your fault.
Shut up. Stop making fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not the one who had a crazy love boner for Hellraiser all of a sudden.
It's a really cool movie.
Decided to send.
I've got stats for it. It's really cool.
But you
Pinhead's
chose.
gonna shove
Hey,
nails up my
Eddie.
ass.
Eddie.
What?
Eddie, for once your avatar is flipping you off instead.
It is. What if it always was? That's deep.
I mean,
That's totally.
why didn't?
Yeah, look at that fucker.
So
That cock.
I understand, letting him make a new character.
Yeah.
After he got, after that whole situation.
Okay.
However, letting him just make it in the astral plane, and then presenting him the opportunity to rejoin either party, instead of saying, "Hey, you're starting off here. You're just gonna meet up with this party after a little bit of time," is also something you chose to do.
Wait, who am I doing this to?
Nick?
No, for the Dragonborn.
Nick's
I
character.
gave you, no. I was
Instead-
my intention was him to join you guys, and then he's like, "No, fuck you."
That's
guys.
what I'm saying. You gave him the opportunity instead of telling him, "Hey, you're not starting off the astral plane. You're either starting off in hell and you're gonna meet up with Spider-Man, or you're gonna be
No, they
you're
weren't in
gonna
hell. They
arrive
weren't in hell yet.
at the giant, or you're gonna arrive at the giant camp and meet up with Reinhardt,
The problem-
and then cross the lake with them."
My plan was actually for him to be like nearby you guys, but his character specifically starts off in the astral plane. Like part of his backstory is, I'm in the astral plane, so it's like, all right, how did I do that? So that's why I made a portal. That's why it was like I gave him the option of coming in. There's a portal right there. He could have just jumped in and hang out with you guys. He just didn't. He chose not to do that. He,
But that's backstory.
Nick told me to go
Does he
fuck
actually
myself.
have to start off? I mean, you could
No,
have just
I tried-
said he already left the astral plane and showed up there.
I don't know. I can't remember what I did. So
Yeah.
anyway, hold on.
It's
Well,
all your fault. It's
doesn't matter.
all your fault.
What's happened, happened. No, you're the one who said,
Y-
"Fuck you, I'm not doing that."
You're right. I need to kill like one of the parties. So yeah, let's do that. Hold on.
It's probably gonna be Spider-Man, since he's already in hell.
Mm-hmm.
Just have him run into Satan around the corner, or Leviathan,
God damn it,
whichever
Darkwolf! I'm
pronunciation
about to
you want to
murder
go
you
with.
and Reinhardt. I need you here. It's God damn.
It's Dark Fox. Thank you very much.
Fuck you. Fuck your face. Just because that's actually his name. I don't have to acknowledge that. Okay.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You have to acknowledge.
All right. I need stone giants too. God damn
You
it! I
have to
need
be
stone
completely
giants.
inclusive.
I need fucking stone
It's
giants.
to be completely respectful.
I need things.
Oh,
All right.
okay. I just noticed.
All right. Look, I need everybody. Darkwolf, you're back. Good. All right. I need everybody on that fucking raft to make fortitude saves.
All right.
I love his "I'll be right back" post.
I know. Perfect to fuck me with.
At least it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, man.
Then that just make it worse.
I'm back.
Okay, make a fortitude save.
It's definitely a D20, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
21.
21. You did not make it, unfortunately.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay. Never mind. It
Fortitude.
25. I forgot to add
25?
the charisma bonus.
25. Okay, you
Yes.
made it. Your stone giant friends made it as well. Ramirez,
Yes,
you're
I
gonna roll a
forgot about.
Okay.
I forgot about divine grace.
Ramirez, you're gonna roll a d20 and add 7. Okay, is that with did you add 7 to that? Is that a 2 and you're adding 7 to it, or is that just the straight roll?
Yeah.
That's the straight roll is a 9.
The 2 plus the fortitude.
Okay, all right, that's 9. You did not make it. I'm gonna do a percentile roll for Zin, and this is actually the reason why I didn't want him here, but fine. 4. Okay,
I mean,
so
do you want me to just hold on? Don't you have his character sheet?
no, I don't. He made this on his own.
Ah. Fair. Okay, that's
So
that's the problem,
I guess I
yes.
did kill his character off after all. Okay, so you guys are sailing along.
Isn't he
Everything's
still
cool.
over my? Wait, don't I have to make a roll?
You already
See
did.
if I'm still holding on to him. No,
You-
see
no,
if I'm
you
holding
never
on
s-
because
no,
he's
you were
still
not holding
over my
onto him.
shoulder.
You were not.
No, he's still
you set him
over
down,
my shoulder.
Set him down on the
That
raft.
was just savage. I
Oh,
guess I
you
did
had me
kill
set him
his
down on the
character
raft.
after
Yeah, he was set down on the raft. He's been set down on the raft. You're gonna carry him on your shoulder for this entire time?
I thought I was, yes.
No, you set him down on the raft.
Okay.
He's a good friend. Let him be a good friend.
I honestly thought I was just.
I am killing
Having to
Alex's
protect him
character
this
without him
entire
being here,
time.
and there's nothing you guys can do about it. Now listen. All right.
I'm the one who chose to bring him. I thought I was holding on to him, trying to protect him.
I know, and you're gonna feel guilt for this. We'll deal with him in a
I
minute.
didn't choose.
I'm gonna
I didn't
try,
choose to
look,
set
I'm
him
gonna
down.
try not to kill him by killing him. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. Look, you're sailing along, You're sailing along, everything's cool, and you're like, everything's fine. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, in this underground lake, suddenly these incredible winds just pull up out of nowhere and start thrashing the water left and right. The raft bucks and dodges. Reinhardt, you're fine. The Stone Giants are fine. Zin, still asleep, leaps into the air, is bucked off, and flies off into the water somewhere. And Ramirez, you also are knocked off, and you are in the water. Ramirez, you can see underneath the water is the fucking Kraken. And everybody needs to roll initiative.
Initiative is
12.
Okay. You have a 12. Okay.
Ramirez, go save Zin. Don't worry about the Kraken. We'll deal with it.
6.
Indeed.
I yell that out to you
Ramirez is a 6.
as you fly through the air.
Okay. Ramirez, you had trouble hearing that, but you did hear it. Alright. Ramirez, you have a 6. The guy, 14 for the bad guy. Plus whatever he has for initiative. Plus 4. So the bad guy is an 18. Stone Giants, 13 plus whatever they've got. They have a 15. Okay. They have a 15, and Bodok also has a 15, so I gotta double check. Their dex, what's their dex? Their dex is a 15. Bodok's dex is a 15, god damn it. Stone Giant, straight D20 roll of a 10. Bodok, straight D12 roll of a 15. They go after Bodok. Okay. Fantastic. So, all right, good. So you're in the water. Things are happening. Tension. Meanwhile, back in hell. All right. So, where are we? Hold on. Let me double check the time. We're at 20 minutes. Okay. So back in hell, there's a bunch of freaking demons right in front of Spider-Man and Devdin, and Spider-Man and Devdin are gonna start fighting. It's been a while. I forgot what my powers are, so I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna do my 7th attack, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. One is punching. 2, 3. Combat maneuvers. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. Okay, this could be interesting. Question is which one to hit.
Okay.
Alright. Spider-Man, unfortunately, only has 2 hands, so I can only do this with 2 of them. Spider-Man fires 1 web line at the big boar-looking monster, and another web line at one of the bird monsters. Actually, wait. This would only work. No. Fuck that. Well, okay. All right. Yeah. Fine. I could make this work. Spider-Man's gonna fire 1 web line at the big boar monster, another web line at one of the Vrox, and it's gonna be a web grapple. I'm just gonna grapple them, and then I'll deal with them in a minute. But I gotta make the roll first. So 44 on the boar demon. It's a 49. It's actually a Nalfasheen is what it's called. Hit. And the Vrock. 3 plus... What's my stat? It's going to be a 42. Hit. Okay. So Spider-Man shoots a web line, grapples the big boar monster, and grapples one of the little Vrock demons with his web line, and holds them and grabs onto the web line. It's going to do something next round. Okay. So that's what Spider-Man does. Devdin, what are you going to do?
Devdin is going to, or how far away are they?
30 feet away.
30 feet. So there's 6 of them, right? And
Yeah.
2 of them are grappled?
Yeah, there are 4 Vrox, which are the little vulture demons. The Nalfasheen is the big boar-looking one, and the Hezru is the frog demon.
So the Nalfasheen is...
You don't know what they are unless you do a dungeoneering check, but I don't care. I'm just going to call them what they are.
Okay, so then I'm going to, since knowledge checks are free, knowledge, dungeoneering, go!
Okay.
I have another intelligence base.
I'm going to make it a little bit high because you're talking about specific types of demons, but I'm not going to make it too high.
Okay. All right. 27.
What about specifically?
What are they generally, and what do I generally know about them?
You're going to have to pick one type of demon.
The big one that's grappled.
The big one that's grappled is called a Nalfasheen. Nalfasheens are... these enormous demons await the arrival of doomed souls in the abyss, where the Nalfasheens can judge them, of course. Nalfasheens relish the chance to begin punishment of the damned, but Nalfasheen can fly despite its small wings. Nalfasheen is more than 20 feet tall and weighs 8,000 pounds. So apparently it's gigantic. It's huge. So that is... Yeah, so you have identified as an Nalfasheen. You're going to have to make other knowledge rolls for the other ones, if you want to do it.
Okay. Is there anything between me and it?
No, other than a web line that your friend has grappled to its face. Oh, it's 8,000 pounds? Oh, I could still carry another 36,000, so great, perfect. Because as you know, I can juggle 3 Tyrannosaurus Rexes. So
yes, I know. All right, so I'm gonna gonna run up on this thing.
Okay. It is distracted because it has webbing on its face.
An acrobatics check to run towards it. Take my extra 5 feet of movement to kick off the wall and poke it in the eye.
There are no walls. This is you are on. Remember, if you recall, you are on top of the labyrinth. There's no walls.
So we're still on top of the labyrinth. All right.
Right.
Well, some of these things look like they could fly, so running around them's not exactly an option. All right. Could I kick off of its knee and poke it in the eye?
Okay, so you're doing an acrobatic check to do that. You'd have to. All right, you'd have to succeed an acrobatics check at a -4 penalty, and then you could only make one attack if you're going to make an attack.
I wouldn't be able to land and then do my other two.
I'm gonna have to make. You're gonna have to make subsequent acrobatics checks in order to land on it. In order to do that, at a -4 penalty.
Okay, so I'm only getting +11 on the acrobatics. We're gonna try that.
Okay. All right, you're gonna run up. You're doing complicated stuff, which I like, but it's like I'm gonna, can't just let you do it.
18 on the acrobatics.
Okay, you run up and you leap on top of its leg and parkour off its leg, and now make another acrobatics check at a -4 penalty to land.
I crit fail.
You crit fail. You leap up and try to land on its titty, and you wind up slamming face first into the titty, fall face first in front of the thing. And unfortunately, your turn is ended.
Okay.
You take no damage, but you are prone.
I tried to do something.
Face full of titty.
Face full of titty. I'm
tried to do
I'm
something.
looking at this picture, and it's got this big, sad, nasty titties. Nasty titties. All right. Meanwhile, in the astral plane, Nadar, you and Bodok have said we are going to go and make more friends, and Lars Ulrich is sweating. What are you going to do?
I would like to try and I guess so I go over to Borok.
Okay.
And I go. I'm already next to Borok, and I look at him and I go, Borok, you said you wanted to make friends.
Yes, yes.
And you have made a friend.
Yeah.
Well done. I look at the drummer.
Yeah.
And I go, tell me, human.
Gulp.
How did you get here?
Well, I was in Azeron, which was a continent, across, it was the other continent across the sea from the continent of Wormwick. And I was traveling around, and I was doing shows. I was meeting up with my band. Our hometown's not too far away. And then, like, the whole world started exploding. There was, like, asteroids coming down and fires, and I tried to get away. I lost track of my bandmates, and I got in this wagon, and I started going, and then the ground fell underneath me, and suddenly this hole in reality split open, and I got here. And I don't know what's happened. I've been floating in space for, I think it's been hours now, but maybe it's been days. I don't know. Please don't kill me. Just please
See,
don't kill me.
Eddie, what really happened? He got struck by lightning in the middle of the sickest drum solo you've ever seen.
Yeah, this is my Deathlock tie-in, actually. This is don't tell.
I guess he was thunderstruck.
Ah!
Exactly. You
Joke
saw
of
what
the
I was
show!
going for. He saw what I was going for.
You brought the lightning.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and I look at him and I go, I have no reason to harm you. Right, Borok, we don't want to harm our new friend, do we?
No, we do not harm friends. We befriend friends. And we go
We
make more
befriend friends.
And find out Bodok's past life.
Fish
past
are
purpose.
friends, not food.
Bodok
We,
has no purpose in life. Or on life. Bodok, no, not sure. Bodok don't breathe. Did I used to breathe? Bodok
Bodok
don't remember
is
if I
Bodok.
breathed or not.
Bodok, you probably used to breathe.
You notice a thin trail of liquid emanating from Lars's pants. I'm so sorry, Lars Ulrich. You're a badass in real life. It's just I keep on getting you in the situation where you wind up being terrified by monsters who are trying to be friendly. First it's a vampire, then it's a dragon man and an undead alien thing. I'm sorry. Mad.
I look at him and go. I look at him and pat him on the head, and go. There is no reason to fear us, human.
Make a diplomacy check or persuasion check.
Diplomacy check.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing this would be a persuasion.
Yes.
Okay.
Bodok tried. Bodok got underneath, like 3 points underneath what he needed. So.
24.
24. Okay. Good. You've moved him up from hostile to unfriendly. And it's like, okay. Just, yeah. Everybody be cool.
Everyone is cool. You're the only one who wet yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Just had a kind of a rough day, you know. Yeah.
I could understand. Well, I have some good news and some bad news.
What's that?
The good news is you're alive.
Yeah.
The bad news is that your wagon seems to be unable to move.
Yeah, I noticed that. Where is this? Did the world just get destroyed or something?
This is called the astral plane.
Oh, I've heard about that. How did
Plane far beyond the realms of reality.
Well, like, what happened to the world I was in?
Probably destroyed. From what you described.
He's already white. And he just kind of has this 1,000-yard stare. It's like, oh my.
You actually may be the only one left.
Are you sure I'm not dead?
Well, I could punch you and see if you feel pain.
No, that's cool. All right, so what do you guys want from me?
Out of game question.
Yeah.
If I take Bodok's glasses off and tell him to look into the eye of the dude, would he turn into another Bodok?
He would die and then turn into another Bodok, yeah.
Would that Bodok be friendly towards us?
I don't know, actually. Did I write this down on his character sheet? Or do I have to look it up? I don't want to look it up because I've got the demons. I mean, it's transformed into another Bodok in 24 hours. It doesn't really say if it's friendly or not.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I look at the drummer and I go, if you give me 1 second, I'll go talk to Bodok and we'll arrange something.
Okay. I mean, if you could just tell me how to get out of here, I think that'd be fine. I mean. All right, what are you gonna do?
Yep. Sounds like it cut out.
Nick, you there? Nick.
Do.
Darkwolf, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop putting in like gifs though, because I think it's slowing the Discord down.
Yeah, I quit.
It's fine. Just if you switch to a different Discord channel,
I have not left.
The gifts.
What's that?
I am
If you
still
switch
here.
to a different Discord channel, Eddie,
Yeah.
it'll reset the gifts, and they won't play unless you scroll over them.
Okay.
I am here.
Okay. All right. You were gonna talk to Bodok.
I look at the drummer and go, there is something wrong with your current body.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with I feel fine. I mean.
Ooh, no. Just here's the thing. Can you perform magic?
Yeah, I've picked up a little magic here and there. Yeah.
And would you say you are able to fight through the bowels of hell to save humans, different creatures?
Yes, why?
Because that's what we're about to do. We're also here, and I turn to Bodok and I go, to make Bodok some new friends.
Yes, new friends, new friends. I mean, do I have a choice in this, or...
I go, Bodok, stay here for a minute. I'm going to go talk to him by myself. Is that okay?
Bodok, stay here. Bodok, think about role in life.
I grab the drummer
Yeah.
and I pull him off to wherever Bodok can't really hear us.
Okay.
And I look him dead in the eyes and go, there's only one of two things that are going to happen. And I'm using intimidation. I go, first things first. You're either going to follow us and get out of this hellhole known as the astral plane, or I'm going to have Bodok turn you into another one of him.
You're making an intimidate check?
Yes.
Make your intimidate check.
$30.
14. I guess what you're trying to say is I don't have a choice.
Why did you need to intimidate him? I think he wants to leave as well.
He does, but he's unfriendly to them. He's not. It's not like he got him up to like. He didn't get him up. He didn't get him up to like to friendly to where like, oh yeah, you guys are cool. No, he's very distrustful and thinks they're gonna kill him. So he's not like I'm gonna fuck you up unfriendly. I want to get the fuck out of here unfriendly. That's where he's like at. So
the question is now, would you like to leave in... The question is now, would you like to leave in one piece, or would you like to leave as one of Bodok?
I'd like to leave in one piece, but if we're going to go through something very dangerous, which I'm hoping is just a euphemism for hell, I don't know if that's going to happen. I guess I got no choice. Fine.
It's not a euphemism for hell.
He's actually kind of like starting to like he's kind of getting over his panic, and it still looks like you're sensing fear, but you're not. But at the same time, he's not like he's more like he's kind of semi standing up to you. He's like he's kind of like over it, but he's still, you get the feeling he doesn't like you, but he's like fine.
Yes.
He's acquiescing. Intimidate is shitty diplomacy for the next like 24 hours, or at least until you leave him. He's gonna do what you say. So
that's fine. That's fine. And I go, well, entertainer.
Sorry about that. Not sure if that was a loud noise or not.
Nah, it's fine.
Would you like to stay in your current form or as Bodok? Which one? Pick.
I would like to stay in my current form, thank you. I do not want to get turned into a monster. No.
Well, Bodok isn't a monster. He's actually quite nice.
Kinda...
I then bring him over to Bodok and go, our new friend decided to come along with us.
Yeah, he just kind of floats over to you and just like, all right, let's do this, I guess.
And I tell Bodok that he is joined us.
Okay, so I don't know whether to say congratulations, Lars Ulrich fantasy version has joined your party, or to say Lars Ulrich fantasy version is now your hostage. That's what you're gonna.
He has joined our party.
Hostage.
Yes.
In a not so happy way.
You're holding him hostage.
Lars Ulrich is
I'm not
hostage.
holding him hostage. What I've explained to him is very simple. I explained that
Nick, you don't
he either stays.
The title of this video needs to be Nick holds a member of Metallica hostage. That's what it has to be.
But he's not being held hostage. I have given him a proposition. He either stays here in the astral plane, or he comes with us.
That will not hold up in court, but you know what? We're in the astral plane. There is no court. The only court is the court of the Shadow King.
The only court is the court of Horror.
When I finish making the Shadow King. Okay, so he looks kind of like just listless, and it's like, all right, fine, let's do this.
And I look at him and I go, is there anything you need us to carry?
Joke's on you, the box is guarded by the Supreme Court.
Like, Lars kind of looks back at the wagon and, like, my drums, I guess. But, I mean... Like, I needed the wagon to carry it.
You need the wagon to carry it.
Well, do you have a bag of holding?
I
don't have one
do.
because Eddie keeps forgetting to give his NPCs magical items because he's an idiot.
I do have a bag of holding.
Well, if you could put it in there, I'd appreciate it.
I put his wagon in the bag of holding.
Okay. He puts the drums in the bag of holding and his guitar. It's a Gibson. It's my buddy's. Puts that in.
He said wagon, not drums. The drums are left behind.
Well, he wants the drums because like he kind of looks. Can we put the drums in there, please?
I just want.
I put the drums in the bag of holding. I put the guitar, the Gibson, in the bag of holding.
Okay. All right, all that stuff is.
If I can, I'll put the wagon in the bag of holding.
What happened?
I want an awkward situation where he just has to tug on his arm, like. I meant the drums. The wagon was just what I was using to hold the drums.
That more or less happens. Okay, so you have collected all of the stuff in the bag of holding, and you guys keep moving along through the void.
How much would the wagon weigh in the astral plane?
Nothing, because there's no gravity here.
I would actually like to drag the wagon with us.
Okay, all right. You take the wagon out of the bag of holding and just drag it. And it's like,
just in case.
Cool. All right. So
I go, you can never be too careful. I look at the new guy and, my lovely alien companion, and I go, you can never be too careful. Never know what big bad creature could come upon you, and you never know what type of weapon you have to improvise with.
I suppose that's a good point. Got some food in there, and, yeah, some, herb. I was going to save for me and my buddies, so, I mean, guess that's good. Appreciate it. All right,
no
so
problem.
You're moving along. Meanwhile, in the water, in the thing, there's a kraken, and the kraken's going to attack y'all. Let's see. Who are my targets? I got 4 people. First target. I'm going to hit a stone giant. I'm going to do... Shit, I don't know. The Kraken's big tentacles come out of the water, and the first thing it does is going to smack one of the stone giants. And it's plus 28. Makes 35. Stone giant's AC is something... It's 25. Smack. He gets thunked in the head. Yeah, I need to know if I'm gonna damage him because I need to know if I grab him or not. So hold on. And what sucks about these guys is they have like 9 attacks. So okay. 2d8 plus 12. Stone Giant takes 22 damage as he gets thunked in the head. Oh, shit. Stone Giant is at 97 health. The tentacle is going to attempt to grab said Stone Giant, so we're going to be at a opposed strength check. 7 plus...
Disadvantage. Disadvantage.
For the attack? Yeah. Alright. 19 plus 28. So he actually did better this time, and he critical threatened. So, 18 plus 28, that would still hit. So he actually crit this time. So he deals another 2d8 plus 12. So he actually dealt an extra 20 damage to said Stone Giant.
Doesn't it just take the lower of the two rolls?
No. What does it say in your ability? What does your ability say?
Let's see.
I I said I had disadvantage, so I have to roll again, right?
When an enemy attacks an ally adjacent to Reinhardt, he grants them disadvantage on the attack.
I have to take the lesser of the two rolls.
Yeah, that would disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, all right, so I wouldn't crit. You're right. Okay, all right, fine. So your force field activates and it lessens the damage of the blow. It's still an opposed strength check to grapple him, however. So I rolled I rolled a 7 last time for the Kraken. Let's see. 7 plus, it's a 34 strength plus 10 plus 12 plus 12, so it's 19 versus the Stone Giant strength. Stone Giant has a plus 8. 24. Okay, he tries to grab the Stone Giant but doesn't. Second tentacle is going to go after the other Stone Giant, and natural 1. Reinhardt, you charge your force field up to full, so when that second tentacle comes in, it clatters against the force field, and actually it looks like it injured it, so he's going to deal damage to the Kraken itself.
Nice.
So the Kraken takes 19 damage. So... Alright. This fucking Kraken, my god. It's like one of the major enemies of this game, and it was not supposed to be. Much like other characters. It just won't die, this Kraken. Alright, so the Kraken kind of yelps and the 6 tentacles. The 6 tentacles, the first one one of the tentacles is going to go after the first Stone Giant I hit again. And I rolled a 25, which I think hits, but he has disadvantage, so I gotta roll it again. 9. Okay, he hit. I hit with the tentacle. Let's see. Tentacle doesn't do as much damage as the big tentacle. The arm, excuse me. 1d6 plus 6. He deals 7 more damage to the first Stone Giant. Stone Giant's at 90. Post strength check. This time it's a 29 versus a 25. Okay, so with the second tentacle, it smacks the first Stone Giant. He actually, he not only hits him, but he grabs him and lifts him up off the raft. So one of the Stone Giants is in one of the Kraken's arms. Second arm is going to go after the other Stone Giant. 25, which hits, but he has disadvantage, so 7. It hits. He hits that guy. That guy also takes 7 damage, so that guy's at 112. Strength check. 19
Did you
plus...
remember the disadvantage?
Yeah, I factored it in. He still hit.
Okay.
19 plus 12, so that's 31. Yeah, it's 31 versus plus 8, 24. The second tentacle smacks the other Stone Giant, hits him, grabs him. The Stone Giants have been lifted up and are being carried by the 2 tentacles. 4 more tentacles. One of the tentacles shoots through the water and is going to hit Ramirez. Ramirez is in the water, so he doesn't have the advantage of your you're not near enough him, so your force field doesn't work on him.
Yeah.
27 hit. Ramirez, you take a tentacle to the face. Ramirez has taken 11 damage. So Ramirez is now at 106. Ramirez, you need to make a strength check. So I need you to roll a d20 plus 2.
Three.
What was it?
3.
So it was a natural 1?
That's it.
Did you roll a 1 and add 2 to it?
Yeah.
That's a crit fail. Okay, so the tentacle slams into you and grapples you. You are now inside the tentacle. The tentacle it's deliberately holding you underwater because it hasn't realized yet that you don't need to breathe. But you are being held by one of the tentacles. Fourth tentacle arm is going to go after the second Stone Giant. It's just going to smack it in the head. It's being lifted up, so it's no longer affected by your force field. 25 hits. The second Stone Giant takes 10 damage. Doesn't get grappled because he's already grappled. Let's see. So that guy's at 102. Fifth tentacle goes after you, Reinhardt. Reinhardt, what's your AC? Reinhardt.
Mm-hmm.
What's your AC?
22.
22. 33. Tentacle comes in, smacks into you. You take 7 damage. You half like blunt damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you only take 3
resistance to
damage.
that.
What's your total hit points?
Full hit points are 283.
283. What hit points are you at right now?
279. Unless I healed to full.
279. You took
Which
3
I
damage.
don't.
You took 3 damage. You're at 276. So now you need to make a strength check.
Yep. $27.
27. You beat it. It tries to grab you and you push it off. And last tentacle is going to go after you.
Hello, friend.
You hear a guttural noise go, "Oh, you, not you again." And once that happens, the last tentacle flies out of the water even harder right at your head. 28 hits you. You take 9 damage. It's divided by 2, so you take 4 damage. So you're at 272. Make another strength check.
Yep. 27 again.
29. No. This time it hits you and grabs you, and you're lifted up. All of you are now being held in the air by the Kraken. And someone's going to get bitten. And it's going to be the second stone giant. The second stone giant is going to get bitten. So
I think you forgot about Zin.
What's that?
Zin didn't get grappled, right?
No, it's ignoring Zin altogether. Because he's not here.
Alright.
All right, it bites him. And you can't quite see Zin right this moment. But anyway, meanwhile, it pulls the second stone giant underwater and bites the shit out of it. So it takes 16 damage. All right, that second stone giant is at 86. All right, that is the Kraken. Meanwhile, back in hell, the 4 Vroks are going to go. The Vrok that's been grappled by Spider-Man is going to try to get out of the grapple. So it needs to make a strength check versus, I guess, my grapple attack. I'm not sure how to do this. Why did I built this thing. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. Spider-Man is going to... Yeah, he's going to try to maintain the grapple. With a roll of 46, the
fall on his face.
What's that?
As he sees Debden fall on his face.
As he sees Debden fall on his face, yes. So the other Vrok is going to... Gets a +6. 16. No, it tries to tear the webbing off and can't. Meanwhile, the other Vroks are going to do stuff. Let's see. Vrok 1 is... Okay, so one of the Vroks scamper over to your fallen form and is going to lay into you with its full attack. 2 claws come in. What's your AC?
22.
22, okay. 31, claw hits you. Second claw. 19, misses you. You dodge that. It tries to bite you. 25, hits you. And 2 talons coming from its wings. 23 hits you, and 15 misses you. So you get hit with a claw, a bite, and a talon. How many hit points do you have?
Total 214. I'm at 131 right now.
214, 131. Okay. Alright. You took claw damage, bite damage, and talon damage. Okay, let me take a look. 2d6 for the claw. +6. Okay. Take a total of 26 damage. So
I am at 105.
105, yeah. So yeah, it's slashing at you. A couple of the slashes get in, and you're kind of rolling, trying to get out of the way. The second Vrock. It's going to go after Spider-Man. And it could attack me. Or do I have other options? I haven't used demons in a long time. Ooh, what's the Dance of Ruin? What's that? To use his ability group, at least 3 Vrocks must join hands in a circle, dancing wildly and chanting. Well, 2 of them are occupied, so oh, okay, well that's next round. It reaches its hands out to Spider-Man and makes a grasping noise, and it's going to try to grapple him with telekinesis. So he has to make a will save. Natural 1! Suddenly, Spider-Man's grappling the other 2, then suddenly, his arms go, like, crushed inward as he's telekinetically grabbed by the Vrock, and it lifts him up in the air. It's like, So he is being telekinetically grappled by the Vrock. Let's see. Ooh. The other one flies over to Spider-Man and then suddenly makes like a farting noise, and these spores float out on top of him. And it's basically going to use its spore attack, and Spider-Man automatically takes 1d8 damage. So Spider-Man takes 6 damage. He starts coughing.
Wait, Eddie.
Yo.
Doesn't Spider-Man get 3 rolls?
For what?
Him, Venom, and the other guy?
Nope. That's only for
There's
like
3 in one mine?
I get 3 will saves. Oh.
Yeah, you just rolled a will save.
Yeah, hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, but I crit fail.
Yes, Peter Parker crit fails.
I feel like that'd be a little broken. I was willing to say that for like decision-making stuff.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
fair.
overpowered.
If you're putting a limit on it, that's
yeah.
I was just making sure.
Yeah, I'm broken, overpowered anyway. I don't want to.
It's gotta balance it somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and
cool.
Yeah. So it like kind of farts its spores on him, and the spores do other things. They then penetrate the skin and grow, dealing an additional 1d4 points of damage each round for 10 rounds. Oh god. At the end of this, the victim is covered with tangles of vine growths. The vines are harmless and writhe away in wither away in 4 days. Okay, so for the next 10 rounds, I will take 1d4 damage each round. So cool. Let me take a look. Alright, so that's what the Vrock does. The Vrock says, ah! Meanwhile, back in the astral plane, stuff is happening. You are traveling through the...
Devin doesn't get to get up?
What's that?
Isn't it Devin's turn?
It's not your fucking turn yet! It's not your fucking turn yet, sir! I've got like 20 dudes! It's got 20... Yeah, bitch! Bitch, you're on the next initiative order. So, yeah, you're...
Fine. Okay. No,
right.
I was asking because I thought... I didn't know.
Yeah. I'm actually going to stop the recording because we've been almost going an hour, so...